so happy to report that little Haylee Donovan is alive and well. The 4-year-old was found 2,300 miles from her home in Ohio. It's some retreat in California. She's been missing for a month now and apparently taken by her mom and mom's sex offender boyfriend.
Tipster called in out in California that these 3 individuals were all at this Christian retreat center.
Authorities caught up with them thanks to an observant couple who recently left the ranch.
They see a large billboard around the Las Vegas area, and they see the child's picture, they see the license plate of the car that's being sought.
The trio had been staying at the ranch for about a week.
Our deputies go out right away. They stage, they verify this is the car, they check the NCIC, yes it is, and they make the arrest without incident.
I just want to hold her so bad and see her. I'm just so happy. I just want her home and so I can hold her. I'll probably never let her go again. She won't go nowhere.
It's just been a long journey. It's almost been a month. You know, and just every day that goes by, it's kind of like I wasn't really losing hope. But at the same time, it's just definitely a scary thing. And so I'm just excited to hold her and get her in my arms.
We are taking your calls live. Baby Haylee found alive out about 50 miles north of San Diego in a commune-type setting where they raise avocados, persimmons, nuts. Joining me right now, special guest, the spokesperson for the Morning Star Ranch where Haylee is found alive. Now, a lot of reporters have said unharmed. I don't know that because this child will have to go through a battery of medical and psychological tests to determine whether this Tier 3 sex offender in any way harmed her. And remember, Mommy's roommate told us right here on this show that she observed Mommy in the bed with the sex predator and the baby girl in the bed with them. So I can guarantee you that child will be physically examined to determine if she is unharmed, the way a lot of reporters are saying. Out to the lines, Gail in Georgia. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Nancy. Love your show. I had a question for you. If the grandmother has custody of Haylee, what's going to say that the daughter's not going to, the grandmother's not going to give the daughter back?
Let's go straight to grandmother Mary Watson joining us exclusively tonight. Miss Watson, what about it? What's to say you won't hand the little girl back over to your daughter again?
There's no way that I would do that. I'll have to go through Children's Services, and I will abide by Children's Services rules. And if she's not allowed to see her, then she's not allowed to see her. That's the way it's going to be.
Well, it sounds to me, based on what the U.S. Marshal in the Northern District of Ohio, Pete Elliott, had to say, if she visits Mommy, it will be through barbed wire. We are taking your calls. I want to go to Kevin Carlin, spokesperson for the Morning Star Ranch where Haylee was found. Mr. Carlin, thank you for being with us.
We're glad to be here.
We've only heard positive things about the Morning Star Ranch. How did these two get in with the little girl?
Well, they came to us. They were referred to us by someone who'd been there and left, and they came and they said, we'd like to live here for a little while, and they helped out. They worked in the kitchen and out in the field, and they were seemingly normal and helpful, and so we let them stay. You know, there was no commitment on our part. They'd be there indefinitely. We didn't know who they were. We believed them when they said they were married. We believed them when they said Haylee was their daughter.
Now, back to Captain Don Christ with the San Diego Sheriff's Department. Isn't it true that when these two were on their so-called camping trip, they, somewhere along the way, met up with someone that had come from Morning Star Ranch? They heard about the commune. I'm calling it a commune in a loose sense of the word. And that's why they decided to travel there?
Yes, apparently they had met a family at the beach in San Diego, and they were referred to the Morning Star Ranch, so they drove up there and asked if they could stay.
To Kevin Carlin again from the Morning Star Ranch. Mr. Carlin, again, thank you for being with us. They said they were a married couple. What else did they tell you about their background?
Well, they told us their names as Robbie and Candace and Haylee, and that they were from Ohio, and they were just kind of out searching. They said vaguely traveling, really.
Searching for what?
It wasn't really clear. They kind of like led on. They were looking for a place or a purpose in life. It was you know, kind of words you might say to us.
Yeah,
If you-
why would someone say that to you?
Well, we're a spiritual community. We're a community of believers. We believe in the Messiah, and we share all things in common. We live a life of faith, and so you might say that to us if you wanted to,
Right.
like,
to,
win us or something.
to worm your way in. Mr. Carlin, you're a community of believers in what?
We believe in the Messiah, Jesus Christ, and the New Testament, and, well, the Old Testament, too.
And so they suggested that they were in a spiritual search, seeker, so to speak, in order to get into the commune?
Yeah, that's what I remember. They seemed straightforward. I don't know. There wasn't anything alarming about them. I wished I could say there was.
Every night, HLN's Nancy Gray